Greetings from Springfield, Missouri, and this is Vody Stasnowa signing on Thursday, August 8th, 2026, and I'm here to play an FM radio recording I got from back on July 20th of this same year, that being July 20th, 2026, and it's an FM radio station that came in on 88.1 from Fort Belknap Agency, Montana, which happens to be on a Native American reservation. And at first I thought it might have been coming out of Colorado based on the programming I was hearing, but then soon realized, okay, this is an NPR affiliate, and again, broadcasting out of Fort Belknap Agency, Montana. So I'm going to turn up the brightness level on the phone that I use as a tuner. The tuner is a Blue View 3 smartphone, but only without service, just using headphones as the antenna and wrapped around the tomato cage, which increased my ability to get stations further away, or does increase my ability to get stations further away. So without further ado, let's scroll down in my recordings and you'll see July 20th, and I believe it's the 6th recording down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have many recordings that day. But this one I find is very, very cool, and it also has some of the NPR news, which can serve as a bit of a time capsule for what was going on during that time as well. At KBVA, Fort Belknap Agency, Montana, and you can see the timestamp there of 12:57 p.m. But where this station was coming from, it was an hour earlier, so it's leading into the noon news, the noon NPR news. Anyway, here we go.
For more than 40 years, Ramona Farms has revived ancient traditional foods, peppery beans, pinoli, polentas, and more, all from store.ramonafarms.com. Ramona Farms supports this show. Addiction, anxiety, and depression can be rooted in ancestral emotional baggage passed down through generations. That cycle can be broken with an energy healing experience available to all at resvolution.com. Discover Healing supports this show. Colorado Plateau Foundation, a Native-led foundation supporting Native-led initiatives, protecting the lands, waters, and cultures of the plateau for generations to come. The Colorado Plateau Foundation helps to build networks, community, and organizational capacity. The Colorado Plateau Foundation is accepting grant proposals through September 4th. The information is available at coloradoplateaufoundation.org. Native America Calling is produced in the Annenberg National Native Voice Studios in Albuquerque, New Mexico by Kiwanis Broadcast Corporation, a Native nonprofit media organization. Funding is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting with support from the Public Radio Satellite Service. Music is by Brent Michael Davis. Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network. to KGVA 88.1 FM, Fort Belknap, broadcasting from the Ani Nakota College campus. Your source for local information, music, entertainment, and sports. Serving the Fort Belknap Indian Reservation and surrounding communities across the High Line. KGVA, the voice of the Ani and Nakota nations.
From NPR News, I'm Lakshmi Singh. President Trump is expected to attend the dignified transfer of 2 service members killed in the war with Iran. NPR's Adil Al-Shalchi has more.
The U.S. military said another service member was killed in action in northern Iraq on Saturday. The member was killed during a controlled detonation of unexploded ordnance from a downed Iranian drone. Another member was wounded in that incident. It also said that it found unidentified remains at the same location in Jordan, where 2 service members were killed in action and another went missing. It was unclear whether this was a U.S. service member or not. This brings the total number of service members killed in this war to 17. More than 400 have been injured. Iranian officials said over 3,000 people have been killed in this war, with at least 50 in these latest rounds of strikes. Hadil Al-Shalchi, NPR News, Istanbul.
A federal judge is temporarily blocking Paramount's attempt to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery. Today, the court imposed a 14-day pause as a coalition of state attorneys general sue to derail the deal they have called anti-competitive. Paramount says delaying the transaction will harm entertainment workers. For each calendar day the merger is delayed after September 30th, Paramount CEO David Ellison would be on the hook for a 25-cent per share ticking fee that amounts to about $7 million a day. The United Kingdom has a new Prime Minister. Andy Burnham took office today, replacing Keir Starmer, who was ousted by his own centre-left Labour Party. NPR's Lauren Frere has this from London.
First speech as Prime Minister, Andy Burnham acknowledged that he is the 7th occupant of 10 Downing Street in a decade and said he wants to restore confidence in this country.
Britain needs to show the world that we can regain our stability once again.
He pledged to, quote, re-industrialize Britain, build more public housing, end what he called rough sleeping, homelessness, and announced plans Tuesday to address rising cost of living. His predecessor Starmer said he's giving Burnham his full support as he reverts to what they call a backbencher in Parliament. Lauren Frere.
And okay, that's going to be it for what I play here. But yeah, I just wanted to demonstrate KGVA, and by the way, from here in Springfield, as the crow flies, that's about maybe 900 miles from here, and so such a strong, steady signal from them. And that definitely wasn't the only station I picked up that day. You can see that list of receptions that day. Some that far or further, and definitely it was an impressive atmospheric circumstances, or set of circumstances, that allowed those stations to make it in. Anyway, we're at about the 10-minute mark of this video, and this is going to be Bodhi Stasnawa signing off. But I hope you found that radio listening intriguing. And that's it for today.